Listener discretion is advised.
School of Slay. An erotic novel written by Dan Newman, Alan Ross, and Matthew Divito.
Day 20. Pocket Pussy. I really didn't do anything interesting today until after last block. Chris came up to me and asked me if I wanted to turn up with him. I haven't turned up since I moved here, so I delightfully accepted his offer. Chris picked me up at exactly 8:11 p.m. in a rusty 1977 Chevy. I could already feel the redneck growing in me. As much as I'd like to deny it, I was turning into one of them. I was watching NASCAR on a regular basis now. Chris drove to a farm and told me to wait in the car for 10 minutes. Apparently he needed to pick up something. He grabs a shovel out of his trunk and runs along. I saw him run up to a cow. He tipped over the cow and started shoveling at its inner organs. I've never seen so much guts and blood in my life aside from the time when my mom and my sister both simultaneously sneezed on their periods at the same time. But that's a story for another day. Chris shoved his hands into the cow and took out what looked like a heart. What the hell is going on? Chris ran back to the car and opened the trunk to put his shovel and his mysterious piece of meat away. He got into the car with me, still with blood dripping off his fingertips, and looked at me straight in the eyes and asked if I wanted McDonald's before we smoked that dank. I couldn't turn down his offer, as I was feeling a quarter-pounder. At McDonald's, we were eating our feast in his car, and he went into his trunk to get the piece of meat. He told me he wanted to show me something special and close to his heart. He threw it on my lap and yelled, "Catch!" I was too stunned to catch it, as my initial reaction was to yell, "Chris, what the fuck is that?" He quickly laughed and said, "Mike, this is Alabama, and that is my new pocket pussy." I looked at him and blacked out.